Welcome to the Partially Cooked Podcast. For anybody watching this show for the very first time, what this show is every month we have on 5 comedians and we interview them, get to know them, get to see what makes them, get to see some of the ingredients in the kitchen, some of what's in the cooking, metaphors and shit. And then every month, at the end of the month, we take all of that information and use it in a no-holds-barred roast battle. This month, we're welcomed... I'm going to start this whole thing over because those words didn't make sense.
It was going good.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I think you should keep it.
This month we have Lucas Aaron Smith.
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I like the running gag of the opening explanation of the show getting longer and longer and longer with every episode.
Yeah,
just needlessly long.
By the end of its life, it'll be 55 minutes of the introduction.
That'll just be the podcast.
It's just the introduction.
Yeah, it's just the intro.
Lucas will be on the podcast. See you guys next week.
That's all you need to know.
For anybody that's meeting you for the very first time, Lucas Aaron Smith, how long have you been doing stand-up?
I've been doing comedy for 7 years now.
7 years.
Yep.
Okay.
7 years.
Yep,
In the past 7 years, what's the strangest gig you've ever taken?
Oh, man. Well, you were there for a lot of them.
Yeah, I was.
I did a fucking gig on a pontoon boat. You were there for that one?
Yeah, I booked that show.
Yeah.
So we're on okay, Seth, do you know this story?
I don't think so.
We're at Lake Norrell here in Arkansas. And
This is in the heart of COVID.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
And we're on a pontoon boat and we get up on the roof on the very top of it. And there's a bunch of boats in the middle of the lake surrounding us as the crowd.
Doesn't get any more socially distanced than that.
Wow.
It was kind of perfect.
It was fun. It was awesome. But about halfway through the show, all the boats just start leaving. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, where's it? Like, are we walking people on the water? Like,
We're Jesusing this
yeah. And then because in front of us, it was all sunny and clear and nice. That's what we could see. But behind us, this giant storm
Just
cloud
this motherfucker of a cloud.
was rolling in, and there's like lightning flashing, and like everybody's like, fuck, we gotta get off the water. And we're on top of an aluminum boat just in the middle of this lake.
No
Like,
one thinks to tell you.
talking about our dick. No, nobody told us shit. Everybody just started leaving, and then once everybody left, we're like, what the fuck happened? Then I turned around and looked, and like, oh, we gotta get the fuck off the water.
Yeah, let go of the mic stand.
Yeah. And we didn't make it back to we went to my cousin's lake house because my cousin was the one that we put it on for his friends and family and stuff. And we, right as we're making it back to the lake house, just the bottom fell out of the fucking sky.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cats and dogs.
So the show
Every
got
breed.
cut short.
Yeah, it did. But we still got paid. He still paid us, and we still had a great time. We partied at his lake house. It was a fun time.
Just a weird gig.
That was shortly after I had gone through a breakup. And I was pretty down in the dumps for a while, at the beginning of the party, to the point that I was actually sitting on the bench, like the only place where the rain was hitting. I don't know if you remember this.
He was being a dramatic teenager. He's just there's one spot on this porch where the rain is just pouring, and he's just
I was
sitting in it.
right in it.
Just sad dogging it. Just
Yeah, like fuck Evanescence playing over. How can you see? And then, like fucking Bear came over like, dude.
I was like, bro, you got to cheer the fuck up,
You
man.
look so sad.
You would have loved the early 2000s, man.
Like, if you could have a picture of this on a flashcard to teach deaf people the word sad.
Yes. Yes.
That's fine.
Absolutely.
That's great.
But yeah, that was a pretty weird show.
Yeah.
Definitely. I don't know if it's the weirdest.
Yeah, that one was fun for me, but also it was like my cousin.
Yeah,
and
it was your
like,
family.
It didn't feel as weird to me.
Right.
I also did a gig at a retirement facility.
Oh, wow.
We switched the order around. It was a Zeb Ballantyne, D So Funny.
Zeb Ballantyne,
then,
former winner of the Partially Cooked podcast.
Yes, he is.
Before he quit comedy for his job.
Was it the Hall of Flame that he's in?
The Hall of Flame?
That's pretty good.
What's that?
Like your people that won the thing. Is that what it's called?
It is now.
It is now.
Yeah, there you go.
He's in the Hall of Flame.
Sounds kind of gay, but I like it.
The Hall of Flamers.
I like it.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be Zeb, then D, and then me. I was supposed to close it out. That's the way. Wayne booked the show. Wayne's the GM of the Looney Bin. And I don't know why.
He was booking a retirement home?
Yeah. So it was me. But like I don't know why, but I just decided like I should middle. I should be the feature of this one. And boy, that was the wrong decision.
Why is
Because I
that?
think Wayne booked it so it would be like a steady escalation. Because Zeb is squeaky clean. And then, D, he can work clean, and then I would come in and like I wouldn't seem so jarring in perspective, but like we went from fucking Zeb Ballantyne with his guitar, like there's a fat lady on the bus, and then me.
You're like fetus Christ.
Your God is dead, and I suck dick. And
What's a tower bottom?
I walked people that couldn't. Like
You rolled the crowd.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I've never been more embarrassed to like. It's really hurts your ego to have people ask for nurses to help them leave.
Yeah, that's rough.
They were just looking around like. It's like, oh, Dolores is not enjoying
those are two
herself.
very funny stories. Just like people in the middle of your set, just like, get the fucking boat cranked, bitch. We're going.
Yeah. When somebody cranks an Evinrude in the middle of your set, it'll make you think about some things.
And then the other side of that coin is like, I shit my pants, but I still gotta get out of here. I don't care.
Normally I would stay.
Yeah, man. It was.
That was my impression of your impression.
Nice. Not good. You'll get there. Man, okay, I know we talked about your worst bomb, but okay, you're a writer. You are a writer. You may be Arkansas's writing son. What do you think is the lamest joke that you've ever written?
Oh. The lame
Into
dude,
the archives.
That's not the lamest. The one you're thinking.
I know. You know which one I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
I do.
Yeah.
And I know yours. We've known each other for so fucking long.
Yeah.
We just mountains of dirt that we have on each other. The lamest joke, I think, dude, fuck the social media guy at the Looney Bin actually did me dirty one time because he posted this like a screen grab of me making this face as the promo. Like he had that outside the club,
Real son of a
hosting,
bitch.
and right next to it he had the text written out of this joke.
Oh, Charles Michael, you piece of shit.
It was
He memed you?
Yeah, dude. It was something like I'm a giant, so I don't follow women. I beanstalk them.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
He had that next to my face,
That's really funny.
Just
Actually, Charles, you're not a piece of shit. You're a
making me
genius.
take ownership of that joke. And I said it maybe once.
Yeah.
Like, and he was just like, I'll file that away forever and use it as leverage.
And then they printed it on like a 8x10 printer paper.
Yeah.
With a printer running out of ink. Didn't laminate it and just taped it up with one piece of tape to the glass as it folds around.
So that's pretty rough.
Yeah. That's the lamest one.
That's the one that stands out just because I have the picture of me in like meme format.
Yeah.
But just one that you keep scrolling.
Hey, that's
by.
a great way to get a comic to never do a joke again.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
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 Oh yeah, dude, shame them. Yes.
Publicly shame them out of material. Well, I say we should start doing that
Yeah, dude.
on a regular basis.
Oh yeah.
Just at Birdie's, just every now and then, just tape up something when no one's looking, like different jokes. That
the
people
Hall of
do.
Lame. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Just a cork board next to the bathrooms. It's
Yeah.
like while you're waiting to shit.
If you want to wipe your ass, use this.
Oh, dude, I thought of a really good. I think we talked to.
That's horrible.
I think I talked to you about it, but I thought of a really good nickname for the patio at Birdie's. It's the bomb shelter,
Oh,
where you could
that's
go and
really
seek
good.
shelter while someone's bombing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for explaining it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a comedian.
I didn't get it. I'm glad he explained it. I'm stupid.
Okay.
Lucas, I know you just recently
You're
got
so
a
nice.
job recently. So outside of comedy, what do you do that pays the bills? You know, I know you had a couple hustles.
Yeah, I do the writing sessions. I'm the announcer at the Looney Bin.
Okay. The voice of the Looney Bin.
Yeah, per se. And
I wish you were the face of the Looney Bin too. You know what I mean?
I was for a little bit. Next to the worst joke in my catalog. So
And jobs.
yeah, apart from that, yeah, I just got a job.
You did?
Yeah.
Where are you working at?
I'm the merch manager at Dollar Tree.
The merch manager. You're a
Merchandising.
manager.
I'm a
you got bumped up to management.
Yeah.
Walked in, they said that's the face of a manager.
I'm honestly really excited about it because it's been, I think, like a year since I've had gainful employment, like steady pay. And this, it shouldn't interfere with comedy, but even if it does, like, I need money to get a car to do comedy. So I might have to, like, put it on the back burner for a little bit. I'm going to keep writing and keep doing mics, but, like, and, you know, if there's any paid gigs. So I guess I'm not going to take a break from comedy.
Yeah, but you're not going to...
You just witnessed me talk myself out of that in real time.
Right. Well, it didn't make sense. You know what I mean? There's no reason to just take a break from it. I mean, if you get a gig and you can get to it, then there's no reason to not accept it. It's not like you're going to all of a sudden not be funny.
Well, like, I'll have to, like, work with their schedule.
Right.
How late is Dollar Tree open?
10, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
They're open till 10 at night?
10 at night.
Yeah, but you're a manager. You just tell them, hey.
I asked during the interview, like, hey, do I get an employee discount? Like, this is a Dollar Tree. No. What would it do? Free?
Yeah. What, you want a 99-cent candy bar? Like,
you get 10% off. It's a fucking dime, bro. You're not that poor. But no, I think maybe tell them, like, hey, I want to work Monday through Friday. After, like, usually
that's what I did. I gave him my preferred hours, and she said she's going to try and help me out with that. Because I told her, in the interview, just like, cards on the table. I'm a comic, and I am prioritizing that.
Right. Yeah.
But, like, I will also be here, to work for you.
Maybe the first couple months you work a whole shitload, and then they're like, okay, this dude's badass, and then you have that leverage to be like, I really only want to work Monday through Friday morning, and they're like, well, we'll do anything we can to keep you. My God, you're the only one that can reach that shelf. You're the only, like, we've really realized we sold the forklift. Like, you've changed everything here, Lucas. The whole dynamic of the store.
Sell the forklift.
We don't even need that shit anymore. But yeah, no, okay, all right, good. Well, congratulations on the new job.
That'd be a gross overreaction.
how many shifts have you worked?
And an overestimation of my skills and strength. What?
How many shifts have you worked so far?
None.
None. Okay.
Yeah, I just did the onboarding and everything.
The onboarding. What is
paperwork, like W-4, all that.
I've never heard it called that before.
I-9. Get your I-9 done.
Did you have to tell them what your preferred, like, race and
My preferred race?
gender? Yeah, you tell them. Yeah, they ask you what your...
No, it said which one I am.
I'd prefer to be Mexican.
this is
I
like...
would really, if you're asking, Pacific Islander. That's what I would go for.
What are they going to do? Ask for a fucking blood test? No, this is like the beginning of a video game.
They're going to hold up a dollar mirror and be like, no, you're not Pacific Islander.
Come on, I play ukulele, I have man tits.
Tell that to the rock.
So close.
Tell that to the rock.
If you get one of those, like, Maui tattoos with the stones hitting the sticks, like the hardcore tattoos, I'd call you Pacific Islander.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Get a tan, shave your head.
Let's fucking go.
You're basically the fucking Rock, dude. You're a big Samoan man. You could pass for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like, you get to choose at the beginning of a job. You're like,
I'm bigger than The Rock. I'm
who
taller.
am I?
There's a difference.
There's a big difference there, buddy.
I'm bigger than The Rock.
Lucas, have you ever lied on a resume to get a job?
Yeah, this one.
The comedy job or
the Dollar Tree.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
What'd you tell them?
I just lengthened the amount of time I was at certain places.
My God, you
Yeah,
diabolical.
I'm a monster, dude.
It was in
Just
April.
gaming the system.
April of 23 to
Now.
maybe November of 23 instead of
It's little white lies.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. What do you think is
That's where if you tell a lie but you're white and get away with it.
that's when you lie about your race on a resume?
Pacific Islander.
Specific Islander. I don't. What's the most ridiculous thing a boss has ever asked you to do?
The most ridiculous
Think back to when you were
thing-
employed many moons ago.
I mean, it's gonna
Probably
sound.
was Wayne.
Honestly, no. It's gonna sound like really that's the most ridiculous thing. But like, think about it from like my life. When I was at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, they just had me on dishes the whole time, and those sinks are not like high. Like I was bent over all day, just hunchbacked, like a whole shift, and it sucked. Like they didn't really have me like on cash, a register or making the smoothie. They just had me on dishes. I'm the worst person to have on dishes all fucking day.
What did you do that they were like, this guy cannot touch a fucking smoothie?
They didn't really train me. Like they didn't show me like how to make the smoothies, which was like a part of it.
They're coming out as chunkies. They're not smooth at all. What the fuck? Get him on dish. Hey, we got
Put ingredients in a blender. Like, how much training do you need? Like,
Well, it's different ingredients,
yeah, you read, oh, you want that smoothie? That's what goes in it. Put it in a blender. Hit the button. When it's smooth, put it in a cup. Give it to the guy.
Tell that to Heather Hawkins. You have to be. That was the manager.
You're
you have
good,
to be very. Yeah.
I feel like I can work a tropical smoothie.
Get him off dish. Pull him up front.
Can you read? Can you push a button? Can you not stick your hand in a blender? Yeah, I can cover all of that.
You need like a knee thing. You could like put your knees on,
Or a stool to sit at, or a chair.
Like lean down on. But I definitely I can see that. Even for me, I'm short as fuck, and it hurts my back doing dishes.
Yeah,
I hate it.
It just really it's not a funny answer. It's just like genuinely like I find it ridiculous. Like I'm the biggest person here.
Also,
like,
that'd be really funny to be like, hey, can you guys get a bigger sink?
Yeah, just
I need a taller sink.
Can y'all get one of them things?
Just
that,
a higher sink, like
just like you hit a button, it goes up.
Give this sink a gummy. It needs to be higher. Boo. I boo myself. Okay.
Lucas, what do you think is the dumbest purchase?
I'm gonna have a picture of you with that quote next to it at Birdie's.
What do you think is the dumbest purchase you've ever made?
I have a Flamin' Hot Cheetos pillow that my girlfriend despises. Is
Is it just the pillowcase, or it's a whole pillow?
No, it's the whole. The pillow's meant to look like
a Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
A bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
A bag of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there've been several times like I do my writing sessions just like over video chat, and I'm laying on it, and like my client's like, "Are you laying on a bag of Cheetos?" Like, I'm not that big of a fat ass. I'm not using chips as furniture yet.
So is it almost roughly the same size?
Yeah, it's
as
like
a bag.
it looks like a famly size bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Why does she hate it?
I don't know, dude. Because women don't like dope shit.
Does it smell like Cheetos?
It's like the one like piece of evidence in my home that like I live there, because she's done such a good job of redecorating, and I always put that pillow in the most prominent place.
Super
She's
bright
like,
orange.
I fucking hate that pillow.
It'd be funny if one day you just change it with a bag.
I don't know where it is. She hid it.
She probably threw that bitch
I
away.
have no idea. She didn't. She told me. She promised. She pinky promised. She did not throw it away. I have no clue where it is. It's in the apartment somewhere.
Bro, it's not a big apartment. You can't find a pillow.
Just get you.
It's not an Easter egg, bro.
Yeah, believe me, I've looked. I don't know where it is.
Get you.
She's got it somewhere low.
Yeah, probably.
It's just under the couch. Get you an actual bag of Cheetos and just start leaving that on the couch.
Yeah, go get like 30 bags of Cheetos.
I just miss this fucking pillow so much.
Oh, if she comes in and you're like cuddling an actual bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
She'd tell me where the pillow was.
Yeah, she would. She'd be like, this has gone too far.
Where did it go? What is this?
I gotta pull him back from the brink.
I mean, as long as it's not one of those like smelly pillows, like those what are they?
I'm sure.
Waifus?
Hold on.
Squishmallows.
Hold on, Lucas. How long have you had this pillow? When did you purchase this pillow?
Years.
I'm gonna bet all of my money. I'm putting all in the whole house on. He has never, not one time, washed this pillow.
Oh yeah.
Don't even pretend like you've washed that fucking pillow.
No,
Don't even.
No. We know.
Lucas, I've known you for 7 years. You've never washed a pillow.
You're supposed to wash pillows. No, I've gotten a lot better at washing bedding. She's been on me. She just made me a better person in general.
That's
but
good.
yeah, you're 100% correct. I have not washed that pillow.
Yeah. So I'm sure it has some smell. It doesn't smell like Cheetos, but it smells like something.
What if it did though? Like years of your
It probably
ass
did it
and
first.
armpits. I assume it's like one of those you put under your arm while you're
Out of my head, yeah, like maybe like under my arm.
anytime between the legs while you're sleeping.
No, I'm not that old. I don't need like that hip alignment yet.
Fuck off.
Fuck off, dude. Yeah. A pillow between the leg, like right there. That way you're not crushing your nuts when you're sleeping. It's fucking beautiful. Get a little breeze come through.
It's delightful.
Yeah.
I'm pillow in between the legs and under the armpit years old. So
I haven't got under the armpit yet, but Katie likes to make like a fort of pillows around her. And so I'm used to like snuggling and like getting a bunch of pillows around. Like I used to be a one pillow kind of guy.
Yeah.
I used to be like, that's my pillow. I'm sleeping on that pillow and a blanket.
Right.
That's all I need.
I was pretty similar.
And now I got a girl, and bro, we got like so many fucking pillows.
Yeah.
We got like 18 fucking pillows.
it's a special thing.
Yeah.
Pillows are delightful.
They are.
Okay, all right.
Slice of
We're
life.
gonna move into politics, and we talked about your most bigoted opinion before, and you said that the whole they them thing.
You said non-binary is bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Do you remember that?
I remember giving a more nunuanced take, but yes.
Yeah, we're kind of dumbing it down a little bit. But has anything changed? Is there a new bigoted opinion you've come up with?
No, as a matter of fact, I now regret that one because I've done more research and I know more about it.
Okay. You fucking
Boo.
taking it back, huh?
Boo. Boo. Becoming educated and more informed.
Boo.
Bigoted opinion.
Boo.
How dare you grow up, you piece of shit.
Boo.
I've
Evolving as a person.
I've obtained new information, and that's my
You
opinion
fucking
has changed.
suck.
What are you, gay?
Stay the same.
I've looked up a lot of things, and I don't think Democrats are that far off. Shut up, fag. Oh no! All right, yeah, no, I don't. I applaud you.
I'm genuinely surprised that Trump has not dropped the F slur in a speech yet.
surprised I
Like
just
that's got to be coming.
Yeah, any minute now. They're really.
Yeah,
I don't like them.
They've got 2 weeks.
He mentioned like trans people not being like real in his inaugurations, but like the fact that he didn't say tranny is
right.
almost like commendable.
Yeah.
Did he say they got 2 weeks because that's when Pride Month ends, and he doesn't want to bomb?
No, 2 weeks because that's
Right.
how long Iran has for the nuclear deal.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They've got 2 weeks. I'm not going to bomb them during Pride Month. I know they are mostly gay. That would be a hate crime. All right.
And I hate crimes.
Oh my God. We got to stop. All right, Lucas, no matter what side of the political spectrum you're on, whether you lean left or right, what do you think is something a politician could promise that's not on your side that would make you jump ship?
That's not on my side.
Yeah, like what would Trump be able to have to say to make you vote for him?
Universal health care.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's a quick one.
I mean, that's the only thing that fucking matters.
Well,
Like, we're arguing about a bunch of shit that, like, it does not affect most people in their day-to-day.
Abortion.
But don't. Not even as a bit. Don't.
but abortion.
Don't do a bit on the show you're on.
But abortion matters. What do you mean?
Yeah, you're right. Well, they should be able to get them.
I agree.
That, of course,
I've
that
paid
matters.
for a lot of them. That's a pretty common
but also
one.
that is under the universal healthcare umbrella. Like it covers a lot.
It's true. It's true.
It's
It really does. It's a big reason that America is struggling as a developed nation.
Yeah.
Because our people have to.
there are thousands of people.
I mean,
in
I think I
medical
broke
debt.
my hand, and I couldn't go to the doctor because I just was like, well, I'm not gonna be able to. What are they gonna do? They're gonna tell me to leave.
Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, it's broke. You should not use it for a while.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Jack off with your other hand.
Oh, how? Do you guys have classes? They don't.
to see it? What?
Yeah, someone could teach me how. I don't know. It's like it'd be
Wait,
like
you said glasses or classes?
classes.
I thought you said glasses.
I heard glasses.
Yeah, I heard glasses too. I was like, what?
You guys have glasses?
I guess, and then you said someone to see it.
Yeah.
Like I need to see it as if someone would demonstrate it for me. Like this is how you do it with your left hand. But I guess I was more like I need a ghost.
Well, that's the problem. You went to the optician for a hand, a broken hand.
I don't know, man. Universal Health is the only thing I can afford. I got vision and dental, so I went to the eye doctor. What should I do? Jerk off with your other hand. Teach me how.
You need glasses?
I can't see it. No, I need like a Patrick Swayze and Ghost situation to like come up behind me and this is how you do it.
I like to think that your non-dominant hand is just really pretty and it would do it for you, but you just couldn't see it. So you put on glasses, you're like, oh yeah, now that's really doing it for me.
Damn, that's a hand and a half. That's the stupidest shit ever. Well, that's a very straightforward answer.
Yeah.
I wish it was funnier. I wish there was something funny about that, but it's really not.
No, I think like universal healthcare. Like I've said it before on this podcast, I'll say it 1,000 times. The doctor should be like the fire department. If you need it, you should just be able to go.
Amen.
Like we all pay for the fire department, we should all pay for the doctor. Right. And doctors shouldn't be like price gouging and charging thousands and thousands of dollars for something that doesn't cost thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, have you seen those videos of Europeans being interviewed, like being asked, like, what do you think this costs in America? Just like something that they have like totally taken for granted, like an ambulance ride. They're like, free? Like they have, and when they're
$6,000.
yeah, they find out, it blows their
$700.
fucking mind because like they don't have to live like that.
There are people that have like necklaces.
We shouldn't have to live like that.
Right. They have like necklaces or tattoos that say, if you find me, don't call an ambulance. I can't afford it. I don't have insurance.
Yeah.
Just let me either give me a ride.
Just
or
a
let
really
me die.
wordy DNR.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, have you seen tattoo prices? If you can afford a tattoo, you can afford an ambulance.
There you go. The ambulance. All right. What do you think, Lucas? What's a campaign promise you'd make if you were running besides universal health care?
I have no business in politics ever, and I don't.
But
think
if you were,
And you promise you'll never be in politics. If you vote for me, I'll stay out of politics.
I don't know, dude. Like separation of church and state would be a really big thing. I would make
okay.
like more pushes to like make the gap wider.
Right.
'Cause
Okay.
it's starting to get a
little
little.
thigh gap in the church and
Yeah.
state.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
Hot.
Would you make taxes? Would you tax the churches? Would you make them lose their
No,
tax
because
exemption?
that goes against the whole idea. You don't tax the churches
Okay.
unless they want to be treated as like corporate interests. Then yeah,
Okay.
like you don't get to have a say, and be okay with that. But because if you do get a say, we're going to tax you.
Well, they're supposed to. That's supposed to be the way
You
it
can't
is.
do both.
As soon as the church gets political, they're supposed to lose their tax exemption.
Yep.
Which, like again,
But I mean, have you like? I haven't been to church lately, but like I hear videos of like televangelists.
Oh, yeah.
and that's all they talk about now.
Dude, I went to church with my mom on Mother's Day, and we have more people at open mics. It's a giant church with like 6 to 10 people.
That just made me hard. Good. Oh,
Everyone's
empty them
giving
out,
up, man. They
empty
don't-
them out. Fuck. Thank God.
yeah. Thank God there's no one in church.
Thank God there's no one in church, man.
Let's go to church and thank him.
On Mother's Day, I was surprised because usually like Mother's Day, Easter, Christmas,
Yeah, that's big.
all the the people that are like, okay, I'll go for my mom or I'll go. 'Cause
Right.
that's what I was going just to make my mom happy, and like there was nobody in there. It was empty, and it's like a big church on the side of the interstate. I was like, damn, this is shocking.
That is shocking. I would have thought they would be packed to the gills. Lucas, if you could heckle one politician in history, who would it be and what would you say?
I'd tell JFK, Doc.
Fair.
That's a good answer.
What? He sticks his head out more.
Yeah, and then like not actually being able to like change the effect because that's not how time travel works.
Right.
The only difference would be you hear my voice on the tape. So
Right. Or you find out you're the one that.
Did somebody at the CIA yell duck?
someone having second thoughts.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing? Duck!
Where's the duck? I love ducks.
That'd be funny if they did that for every assassination, just to be like, hey, we told him to duck. Like, it's not our fault. Like,
That's stupid. So dumb. All right, Lucas. We're gonna talk about some dating relationships.
Okay.
You're currently in a relationship.
Yeah,
Yes.
I am.
Engaged?
Not yet.
No, not yet. I thought you did.
She's about to move in though.
Oh, okay. I don't know why.
big step.
I thought you were.
She
I
said
don't know.
what she needed was
To get rid of that fucking pillow.
now that it's gone, she's ready. I need to get a job, and I've secured one. So we're about to start taking she's sort of like, moved a lot of her stuff in and, been decorating. She pretty much already lives there, but now it's going to be official. She's going to help with rent.
I mean, she hid your pillow, so I feel like it's pretty serious.
Yeah. You don't start hiding pillows until.
Yeah, no. Like if I just met some chick and she's
that's the one.
I've got to hide this thing. Fucking hate
Normally, you don't hide things from your partner to have a successful relationship, but it sounds like if you've got a flaming hot Cheetos pillow, hide that motherfucker.
it. She hates cheating and Cheetos, dude. Get that shit out of here.
Word association.
What do you think is the weirdest, most regrettable message you've ever sent someone?
I was talking to a girl over COVID, and we were like kind of like talking, and she did some stuff that I didn't care. We were supposed to like meet up because like they'd come down a couple times. I just remembered, and like I should probably just not say this actually.
Oh, too late now, buddy.
Yeah,
We're on the edge of our seats.
Okay, so they had come to my home a couple times, and we'd been physical, and I was trying to plan another
Rendezvous?
rendezvous, and
Look at me using big words. I can't spell it.
It's French though.
And they just like it had happened several times, like they'd canceled on me, and I just had enough. And I like sent this diatribe, like, you are not respecting me or my time. Like I could have seen other people, like this, and this person has fucked me over before. Well, this is an ex that I was dating in middle school.
History.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. I know.
So I sent this long message. And they didn't reply. And I don't regret that one. I do regret the message I sent the next day where I backpedaled, like, I acted rashly. I spoke much too soon. And I watched a video and it reminded me of you.
Oh, man. Nice.
Woo.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
That's great. I'm glad we've all been there.
But
Yeah, you got to stick to those guns. You send a book. You don't backtrack on the sequel.
yeah, you don't take the book off the shelf.
Imagine if in Two Towers Frodo was like, "No, like Sauron, I'm so sorry. Like I like no, like here, have the ring. Like I don't.
Yeah, you're
like,
good. I got
Yeah, never mind.
I got shit to do at back end.
Oh, dude.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
I know that was a long walk, but
No, it's all right. That's what we like here is long walks.
yeah.
What do you think is the most awkward? No, wait. I'm sorry. What is the worst gift you've ever given to a significant other? Cheetos pillow.
Not to a significant other, but to a friend.
That works.
I got. It was his birthday party, and I told him for his birthday I would try cocaine.
Oh,
It was his cocaine. And
Hey,
so
for your birthday, I'm gonna do your drugs.
Yeah. For your birthday, I'm gonna take some of your drugs.
wow.
He was so high at that point. It was like, yeah, best birthday ever.
Oh, yeah. How much do you need?
Yeah, I did I snorted one line, and
What
that
happened?
was nothing.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
I'd like to
I was
see
already
it.
I was already drunk.
Oh, okay.
So like, I guess I was like just kind of like heightened and maybe more energetic, but
Right.
Well, I do not want to be locked in a room with Lucas on cocaine. that sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
You're like, did you see my set?
My ears would be bleeding.
When that door opens, I will have at least 2 acts of a musical written.
Yeah.
Hey man, have you seen my set on Tuesday? A lot of stuff was going on. I did a lot of new stuff. Did you see it though?
Lucas would recite your set.
Right. Yeah, dude,
he would do your set to you.
And punch it up as I went.
someone needs to. Oh,
$25 an hour.
Oh my God. All right, Lucas, what's the most embarrassing thing your parents have ever caught you doing?
So I was never caught doing anything sexual, but they found some of the evidence of, like, you know, they saw like the search history.
Hole in the drywall.
That was already there.
Weird smelling carrots.
Yeah, I just took advantage of it. No, you trash those.
Call back.
Rookie mistake.
What's wrong with these bottles? They all taste funny.
Why do they taste like last night's dinner?
Yeah, so all right, I stole my sister's laptop to watch porn on.
Okay.
And the way you had to access the internet was like a little plug-in on the side, and I used that, and like I guess I put it back in a way that she like couldn't, like she could tell someone had used it.
Right.
Like it wasn't at like the exact location, like whatever, and they were about to like we're gonna open it up and check the search history, and the thing was still plugged into it, and I yanked it out. I ran to the front porch and chucked it into the front yard.
Nice.
You can still access search history without internet.
Oh God.
I did not know that.
How do you're like, no, I wasn't looking at anything.
It wasn't a good plan. I panicked.
And then afterwards, like, no, she looked that up. It wasn't me. I was looking out for her.
So not only did I get the longest lecture of my life about the dangers of pornography, I also had to scour the yard to find the internet.
Did you find it?
Oh, yeah.
I found it.
I would make you go get that. For
Yeah,
sure.
I had to. Yeah.
That's our Wi-Fi hotspot. Damn it! Go get it.
God damn.
Think about what you saw on the internet.
Yeah, you don't have to be connected. That log is already on the computer.
Go look for that and think about what you saw on the internet. That's not a good idea.
Ooh, that sounds so traumatic. Your mom sitting down with you and going through your search history with you.
Holy shit.
My brother.
Fuck that.
Dude,
My brother, God help him if he listens.
My skin has never been hotter.
Oh, I bet.
Just like, she was reading me. Oh, just like, so tell me why you watched lesbian like just like whoa we have to change the subject.
Not yet. My brother, back in the dial-up days with AOL, he would get on chat rooms and like just have, you know, they called it cybersex. Have you ever heard that?
Cybersex?
Cybersex. In the early 2000s, it was just, you know, typing what you, and now I take your clothes off. And
sexting.
Sexting is now what it's called.
Yeah.
But before
Okay.
it was like emailing.
Sexting is such a better term for
emailing
that.
back and forth.
Cybersex.
Cybersex. And so, dude, they
Sounds
printed
like
out.
fucking a cyborg.
It sounded way
Sounds
cooler
like a
than
porn parody of
sexting.
Cyber Chase.
It's way cooler than sexting, dude. Cybersex. Yeah, dude. It was like, but they printed out the log between him and some, who knows, probably some old man pretending to be a woman. But dude, I was like, man.
They printed it out and read it to him.
Yeah, and yeah,
Man.
we had just gotten a new colored.
I
printer,
don't
too.
feel like suicide is ever the right answer.
right.
But I'm not gonna lie, like I'd be looking for a rope. I'd be looking for like get me out of this.
Yeah,
Like
because if that's not a no.
He joined
Yeah.
the military right there.
Yeah,
It's like I'm out.
I
and
would
it was-
start a shotgun.
God damn, dude. My poor brother, dude, his luck is so bad. His first day, he left the house to go join the military September 10th, 2001.
What?
He got on a bus to go join the military September 10th, 2001.
Wow.
Bro, that needs to be a bit.
Yeah,
That's funny.
That's really
day
funny.
one, he's like, what do you guys?
Oh fuck!
It's boot camp day. What's on the news? And they're hitting the second tower. We're definitely going to war. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna
been
get
worse.
some free college. And, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna be cool. Like,
Right.
oh fuck.
Very good. There, yeah, that's fun. All right, we've kind of skirted into family stuff about your
Yeah.
parents. What do you think is the silliest thing you've inherited from your parents? Silliest trait.
These gangly limbs.
Yeah.
The silliest thing that my mom has ever.
Yeah, is your mom a
or, like, my
flailing
mom
inflatable
or-
tube
my
person?
mom, my dad. I mean, we're all we're just like lumbering creatures.
Is your dad?
At least that's how
lumbering too?
people. Well, Dad's pretty tall. He's like 6'2", I think.
Like, your parent? Like, do you come from a land of?
My mom's 6'5".
Yeah. Where? Like,
We're just tall, man.
What is it from? Where?
Dude. It's just
How does this
genetics.
happen?
If you had to dig into it, it's got something to do with Vikings or some shit.
Damn. So jealous.
Where does this come from?
I don't know, dude. I want to assume the Netherlands is what I could probably tell
No.
you. The Dutch.
The Netherlands, people up there, they're pretty tall.
I don't know. I've never been there. It's too high up for me. I can't reach it. No. All right. Well, that's cool. Gangliness. Nothing.
Yeah, I can't think of a physical thing that my.
Okay.
What is the most? How do I want to phrase this question? What is the most you've ever been embarrassed by your parents?
Most I've ever been embarrassed by my parents. Nothing really comes to mind. My parents didn't. They didn't really do things that I found. I was the embarrassing one, because they were pretty reserved out in public. My parents are both introverts. They're not making spectacles. of
Okay,
themselves.
so let's flip this question around. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done to your parents?
Now that's the question. The thing that's coming to mind right now, maybe not embarrassment, but it's the first time I remember my parents being upset with me. We were driving along.
So this is before
in
the internet
van.
thrown in the yard.
Yeah, it was way before.
Okay.
I think I was maybe 10 or something. I was in my potty humor phase, and we were all in the van driving maybe back from church, and we were listening to Christian kiddie music, and there's a song called "I Have the Joy, 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 Joy Down on My Heart."
I know that song.
Yeah, and there's one line that goes, "I have the wonderful love of my blessed Redeemer way down in the depths of my heart," and what I did as a comic genius was change heart to fart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was so excited to say it too. I quieted everyone down. Guys, I have the wonderful love of my blessed Redeemer way down in the depths of my fart. And they were like, no! They were so mad at me because that was me dipping my toe in the waters of blasphemy. I'd never done anything like that to piss them off in a religious way.
Right.
Because I was raised, super,
Oh, yeah.
Christian, and I just thought farts were funny.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna change this word, and then everyone's gonna laugh, and they were very upset.
You know who thought that joke was funny? God. I bet God was like, fucking nailed it. That is good. He
Dude, he's got chops.
got some fucking
This kid's going places.
to hell.
Hell, yeah. You beat me by a second.
Yeah, dude. I had a very similar experience with that, where my parents had the preacher over for dinner, and his wife, and my brother had just got a guitar, and I was like, "Can I sing you guys a song?" And I went and got his guitar, and I made up this song, and it was really stupid. It wasn't dirty or anything, but at the end it was and that's the end of the song. Thank Christ. And my parents were like, "Oh, no, Seth, that's blasphemous. You don't say Christ's name in vain." And I was
You
like,
weren't
my
really.
God.
I was so embarrassed.
That was something when I was growing up that I fucking hated so goddamn much. Is anytime someone said like goddamn or Jesus or God.
We could not say goddamn.
Oh, I couldn't in my house either.
I still can't.
And they were like, that's taking God's name in vain. No, it's fucking not. Taking God's name in vain is using God and Christianity to like leverage and get what you want.
Like the Crusades.
Yeah. Like
That's taking the Lord's
that's
name in
taking
vain.
God's name in fucking vain.
Right.
Just saying goddamn, no, it's not. God damn it.
God damn it. Just, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. If anything, like God damn it is a command.
Right.
Correct.
God,
That's a prayer. Please? Please, God damn it.
that is a prayer. It's the shortest prayer. Yeah.
That's great. My parents would get really
That's funny.
My parents would get
You can
really
do something with that.
upset if I said the word pissed too. Like I gotta take a piss or I'm pissed off. My mom would like irrationally lose.
Well, yeah, we couldn't swear.
Is that a swear? Piss?
For a child, like
For a child,
if a
yeah.
6-year-old comes in and is like, man,
I
I'm
gotta take a
pissed.
piss.
Yeah, I'd be like, whoa. What merchant sailor is raising this kid?
How was your day at school, Mom? Hang on, I gotta piss. Oh my god.
Get the fuck in here right now.
He's got a low voice too.
Yeah.
I got a huge piss, Mom.
Just hit puberty. It sounds like Joe Swanson. Yeah, I got a piss. Yeah, Mom, I got a piss.
That's great, dude. What do you think is the most obscure impression you do?
Dude, I don't know. It's not really that obscure anymore because it's like the video games kind of popularized it again. I do Mark Hamill's Joker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
He's pretty fucking good at it.
Let's hear it, Batman.
That's not bad. Yeah.
I love Mark Hamill.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, Harley, you're the sharpest tool in my shed, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do it too long, otherwise it gets real cringy. It's kind of like Heath Ledger's Joker, because like there are voices you can nail and
Right.
no one's impressed. It's just creepy.
Right, yeah, it's really weird.
Especially if you're in a shop for like 2 hours in the middle of, I don't know, say Gurdon, Arkansas, and you get caught in the Mark Hamill Joker and you just stay in that voice for the all 2 hours.
Shitting tiny peckers.
Oh man.
Yeah, once you're I'm sure you know this is a guy who can do voices, but like once friends find out you can do the voice, they just start like plugging phrases in.
Right.
And Bear was like, say shitting tiny peckers is Mark Hamill's Joker.
Shitting tiny peckers. You'll be shitting tiny peckers tonight, Batman.
Dude, when he did that, I lost my shit. We were
Yeah.
writing in Gurdon, and
He was
that was,
Doing requests.
yeah, that was one of the funniest. That's probably one of the hardest times I laughed that year. Yeah.
I believe
rough
it. You were
year.
doubled over.
Dude,
21.
shit and tiny peckers got me. That fucking got me.
You ever been stuck in a voice and you can't get out?
No.
I have. I did a very terrible Scottish accent when I was like 14 at my friend's house. I went to his house for the whole weekend, and I started doing it Friday. And by Sunday, I could not talk regular.
Right.
Wow.
And his parents were over me.
Oh, yeah,
They were like, go the fuck home right now.
Scottish.
All right, Loss. I'll be on my way then.
I got grounded for talking in a British accent for like 2 weeks, so like I had to.
2 weeks?
Yeah, I wouldn't stop.
That's a bit long, isn't it?
It was long. And my dad was like, I couldn't say bloody. And my dad was like, you might as well be saying fucking. And I was like, that's bloody crazy, isn't it? That's it. A bit far, isn't it? Are you pulling me plonker, Dad? And I was like, get the fuck out of here. Go look at porn on the internet or something. Jeez. So bad. Man, I did want to do more with like, because you got impressions. Like I kind of want to hear. Like I wish I knew more of your impression catalog because
I used to. Oh God. Okay, so for a while I didn't have a personality. I just had
quotes.
like no, just like skills. Like I wasn't a person, but I can do card tricks.
Right.
Because like that's how I just like learned. Like okay, if I'm entertaining, people will like hang around me and like me. Right. So like I used to end. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Like the ventriloquism phase, I lost friends.
Yeah, for any comedians watching this that do not know Lucas, for a long time in high school, he would make his own paper puppets. So there's that.
Yep.
You've got that joke. Didn't the guy punch the puppet?
He punched. Yeah, he punched. I'm not gonna do material on the pod.
No,
but
yeah, that's so funny.
He punched the puppet.
What did the puppet sound like? Did it have a voice? Obviously.
I can't remember what it was. A tornado.
Right.
The
puppet was a tornado.
The puppet was a tornado. Because I was like,
I hate poor people. Rah! Come here, trailers. That's a hilarious puppet, actually.
Yeah.
that's very funny. Yeah, I didn't have anything that good. I think if I'd done that, he wouldn't have punched me. That's pretty fucking funny.
I'm poor.
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck you, dude. We lost our house to a tornado.
But no, speaking of the catalog of voices, I used to carry around a list
Yeah, dude.
of all the voices I could do. And like anytime I would like hang out with people or like even just like my mom, like we're going on walks, I just handed the list, like pick one. Oh, no. and yeah.
God damn, dude. Whoever, if you're using this podcast for roast material, boy, it's a good one.
If my kid handed me a list, and I'm very encouraging with my son. I love him to death. I always want him to go after things he wants.
There's a Lizzo butt coming.
But dude, if he hands me a list, I'm chunking that bitch. I'm wadding that bitch up, throwing it in a creek. Like, try something else.
Chucking that like the connection to the internet.
I'd be like, well, hey, before you do any impressions, this is my impression of a proud dad. It's amazing.
Yeah. It got so bad, like, because I'd have her, like, you know, I'd talk to her in that voice for a little while, and then I'd be like, all right, pick another one. And eventually she's like, can I talk to Lucas now?
Oh, man, that's great.
That is great.
This is like the worst version of that movie Split.
Except all his personalities are like
shitty celebrities. It's Gordon Ramsay. It's like
he comes in dressed as Jack Sparrow.
Right. Where's the rum going? Did you do a Jack Sparrow?
Yeah, I did a Jack Sparrow.
Oh man, that's great. I love it, dude. I'm the worst. I'm the best audience member for you.
I used to do voices all the time, and
Yeah.
now I'm hesitant to do them because I don't want to be the voice guy.
Right.
But it's like the ukulele. Like, take it out, learn how to do it without it, and then just sprinkle it in there for flavor.
Yeah, I get that. I think the thing is, I don't want the voice to be the joke.
Yeah.
Because a lot of impressionists are genuinely...
But you're already a good joke writer, and so you can write the jokes and then add the voice to add more oomph to it.
Yeah,
you know?
but like that's the only time that I'll do impressions on stage. Like if I know that I have a solid joke to go with the voice.
Yeah, you're
like the helium joke or the Gilbert Gottfried joke.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gilbert Gottfried. Like that one's fucking great. The helium one's great too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I need to buy your Black Hawk helicopter joke from you. The Trump.
Take it. It's yours.
I need to buy it.
It is
also
aged out.
The helium joke is
it's
the voice.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But that's the thing. Like it's written in a way that that's the subversion.
Right. Yeah.
The joke should emphasize the voice and
not the other way around.
Yeah. The
what? No.
The joke should be the main focus, and the voice enhances.
Yes.
the
Yeah.
joke. And so,
you're
like,
right.
you know, yes. So that's.
I agree.
That's important. I wish I could write jokes and not have to do voices, but you know what? It's all right. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I still get booked.
Some people don't have it.
Some people don't have it. Some people do have it. Some people, it haunts them as
They're
they walk
coming
around.
here and taking it.
Some people, they walk around their house and they try to do their own little private exorcism to get it out of their body. I don't know if God exists, but please get Trump out of me. Because it'll just happen. I'll be feeding my dogs and I'm like, you're not even American, you're British.
You need to get like a Bernie Sanders impersonator to do the exorcism. Like, the power of Christ compels you. Like, just do the fucking
That
thing.
would be good.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I am once again asking for holy water.
My Bernie Sanders sounded a lot more like Richard Nixon.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
He
Bernie
had some
Sanders.
jowls in that.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders isn't one of mine.
Not one of mine either. All right, Lucas. What do you think? We're hitting it. We're hitting it. We're excited we had you on, man. You are, in my opinion, one of the most prolific comics here in Arkansas.
Thanks,
if
buddy.
not the South, man. You consistently surprise me. I remember when I first came back after like the 2-year hiatus, and I saw you do jokes, and I was just fucking blown away. I was like, this this standard is so much higher than it was when I was around. There was setup, punchline, and then the next time I came back, you were telling jokes, but you only sprinkled in a couple of the same jokes from the previous week, but they were to the point they were so good. I was like, I fucking heard that on Comedy Central. I was like, I've heard that on Sirius XM. This guy's fucking stealing jokes. I was like, I fucking heard that before on TV. And then I was like, no, wait, this guy fucking wrote that shit. this is just
Thanks, buddy. That's
that
very high
crisp
praise.
and that good.
I do appreciate that. I work very hard on the actual writing of the jokes.
Right, and it shows on
And,
stage.
I mean, it's kind of my passion. It's
very clear it's your
something I've
passion.
Obsessed
And,
over.
I hope
Kind of a sad
I'm
life,
proud of
but-
you for getting a job, and the only reason I have a job is so that I can afford to do stand up. So it's like,
Same.
That's kind of the way it works. We all hustle to get to do the passion shit until that becomes the job.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope I still like it once it's a job. Do you think you will?
Me? Oh yeah, like,
Absolutely.
I fucking love stand
Dude,
up.
the worst day of stand-up is better than the best day at work.
That's true.
Yeah, like
A great day at Target or a shit show.
shit show. Every
Shit
time.
show.
Shit show every time.
If you don't say shit show, you shouldn't do this.
yeah. I mean,
Like, not to gatekeep, but like you have to want it that bad.
Yeah.
even
But also, like, who the fuck wouldn't say shit show? It's 1 hour of your life.
yeah, would you
It's such a short
hours,
shift.
Yeah, 8 hours at Target or an hour at
A bar
a bar.
or a gas station.
Or you.
We did do a gas
We
station.
did do a gas station.
What's worse, a really rough day at work, or you drove 4 hours to Oklahoma City, got there, no one's there, you bombed for the small crowd and had to drive 4 hours back. Shit show?
Shit show.
Shit show. Shit show every time.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, at least at work I can make a pizza on the way home, but
What?
at work I can
Oh,
make
yeah.
a pizza
Okay.
before I
Yeah.
leave.
At work, you can make a pizza on the way on.
I work at a pizza place. All right, Lucas, last question. What's your social media handle? Where can people find you?
On Instagram and TikTok, I am at Crazy Tall Comic, and Facebook, I am Lucas Smith.
All right, Lucas.
Yep,
We're excited to have
it.
you on the roast battle, the first roast battle at Birdie's Theater and Cabaret Lounge, Friday, June 27th at 8 o'clock. You can get your tickets right now online. Get them soon.
There will be a ticket link in the description. It's going to be a fun show. Get your tickets now. They are selling like hotcakes.
And Birdie's is a really cool club, too. Like, it's a great show. I've watched it and been on it several times, but just come to Birdie's.
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
Birdie's is dope.
Yeah, anytime you can.
Birdie's is fun.
They're open pretty much all week.
They're open
Yeah, they're
all
open
week.
all the time. Tuesday nights we do an open mic there. That's a lot of fun. Come check that out. You may have to wait in line a little bit. The crowds have been super packed here lately, but come out. It's a good time.
Yeah.
It's fun. Good food, good drinks.
Great food. Yeah, have a
And-
flatbread.
Flatbread's
Dude, have you
great.
eaten at Birdie's yet?
I've sent you two pictures.
You
of
have sent me
the
two pictures of
fucking
tater
loaded
tots.
tots.
Yeah, they took the tots off the menu.
They detotted.
They've been detoxed.
No more tots.
I'm detoxing right
Oh
now.
man,
Trying to clear my
But
system.
the flatbread's really good, and they have a bowl of olives. So if you
I fucking hate olives, but you know what? I fucking love tater tots. God damn it!
That's fucking.
don't come to Birdie, no, come to Birdie's. It's a great time, and it's going to be a great show. I look forward to seeing you gentlemen there.
Absolutely.
Bring your own tots.
It's gonna be such a good time. You'll be
Like
calling
Napoleon Dynamite.
in your pocket. Oh my god. I was about to say it's going to be such a good time. You'll be calling it Squirties, but I don't want to end the podcast.
No, no,
I'm
do
gonna
not
put
call it
that
squirties.
phrase with a picture of you up at Birdie's. Yeah.
Okay, all right, good deal. All right,
Yep.
we'll see you. We'll see you guys really soon. Thanks again for watching.
Fuck yeah.
Love you
Peace.
guys.
Peace.
Dreaming of growing your business in a vibrant location? Welcome to Conway, Arkansas, where opportunity thrives. Nabholz Properties has the perfect space waiting for you. Spacious, versatile, and ready for your vision. Whether your dream is opening a dry cleaner or a comedy club packed with laughs, or even an MMA gym. Whatever your dream, this space can make it a reality. With Nabholz Properties, you'll knock out the competition and maybe even choke out a deal. Lease your future in Conway today with Nabholz Properties, where your business belongs.
Running a business is hard in many ways, especially when it comes to tech. Not only do you have to maintain your business, but you've also got to maintain a network for you and your clients, keeping yourselves and your customers connected to the world. And who knows who can hack into your information, accessing sensitive files? And what do these wires even do? You don't have to do this alone. Call the experts at Professional Computer Services Incorporated. They've got master technicians that can help you navigate the wild world of networking. They can set up security against cyber attacks. And they'll be there to tell you that it's actually not a networking issue. We're being attacked by a foreign entity, and it's the end of the world. Time to bug out. IT doesn't have to be scary. Call Professional Computer Services Incorporated.